Before I get started with this problem, I would like for you to refer to page 158 in Chapter 3 about the file input output is the 5-step process. You need to know what these 5 steps are. Please know them now for this upcoming exam that we have next week with it. I don't need for you to write code for it, but I need for you to write English terms, what we have right here with it. So I'm going to refer as the first step in this thing. In the first problem I'm looking at is page 177 in my 6th edition book with it, and I would like for you to refer to page 177, number 1 is to write a statement that includes the header files with this thing. So all of that goes inside here with it. So pound include fstream, and then you have pound include your string, and then the last one they want you to do is the io_manip. Okay, pound include io_manip. Okay, so all of this right here, if you want to comment this out in your code for me, part A. All right, that's the part with it. And this step right here is actually step number 1 on page 158. Okay, so that's your step number 1 with it. I'm going to point out these 5 steps that you need to know with this thing. Part B says write a statement that declares the in file to be the f stream, the in file stream variable, and the out file to be the out file stream variable at this thing. That needs to be taken care of inside of this thing. So I need for you to go in here and do part B. So how do I do that? So it's going to be if stream, and that's going to be in file. You can call this thing anything you want, but this is the declaration for the out file. Okay, so that's how you do that part with it. The next part is part C. Says the program will read data from the in-data file and write the associated output with this. So this part right here, technically, if you look at this part, this is what? Step number 2 on page 158 for me. Alright, so let me do a few other stuff on here. You need to actually, it says it's basically letter C is associating this variable that you have with an external file with this thing, right? So here we go. We need to use this variable called inFile dot, and the method that we're going to use is called open. You notice my IntelliSense kicks in. Okay, oops, not that. Open. Alright, my IntelliSense kicks in, and then, if I picked it right, so I'm going to call this thing, now in this case, what I call my data file, chapter 3 underscore number 1 underscore in data dot txt. Remember this? So we're going to use that as our file name with us. Of course, we haven't created this, right? So outfile dot open what? You're going to open up the out data as well. So chapter 3 underscore 1 underscore out data dot txt. So these are both your files. Make sure you put in between quotes like I have with it. So you make sure you close off your quotes with it. Okay. So here we go. So the next step is, that's this part right here is part C. Okay. So this is part C. Now, if you follow what this code is saying, that is you're using is the in file. This in file is this in file right here. And how do you get to use this in file? Because of the if stream. If stream is because of the header file that you're using right here. So all these are connecting and allows you to use this method to access this file name that's located next to the CPP. Now that's where you want to put this file in a few minutes. It needs to be at the same level as this chap 3 underscore 1. The same thing is here. When you write this file out, it's going to, after you compile it, it's going to generate this file for you. It's going to generate this file for you. Okay. So I'd like for you to, I'm going to stop right here.